Good evening and welcome to Houston Academy tonight between a battle between the Houston Academy Raiders and the Providence Eagles. I am George Willard along with Mitt Kirkland. And Mitt, here we are for a rivalry. What do you think we're going to see tonight?
A lot of action. I think we'll see a lot of action coming for these teams. This has become a big-time rivalry between HA and Providence, and you can tell by the noise in the gym.
So Providence wins the tip-off. Hayes Lewis is going to set up the offense here. Swings it over to Collins McClintock. To number 5, Abe Chancellor. Back to Lewis. And kicks it back out to Chancellor. He swings it over to number 13, Cole Smith, to McClintock. And they're just going to be really patient here. That's how the Providence offense usually is. We saw them play against Houston County in the Hoops Classic, and they were very patient against them. They had a big win over Houston County. Shots up from number 13, missed, but a rebound by Chancellor. He goes up for a shot, and he misses, but rebounded by Collins McClintock, goes up, misses. Chancellor with the rebound, misses, gets his own shot, and he's going to get fouled that time. So after 5 offensive rebounds, Chancellor finally gets fouled, and he's going to go to the line and shoot 2. So HA really struggling there on the opening possession to create or to get position.
And that foul is on number 12, Jones, his first.
So Lewis to inbound here. Swings it over to McClintock. McClintock to Smith, to Chancellor. Back to Lewis. Lewis drives, and loses his handle right there and goes out of bounds, and HA will take over.
That time, HA did a good job of keeping the ball alive on their end of the court, but they came up empty.
They did, and you know, what I will say that HA did a good job of also was they kept Providence out of the lane right there. A couple guys tried to drive, but they weren't able to get anywhere, and a nice pass right there to Stefanovic, and he goes up and lays it in for 2.
Good ball movement that time, looking for the open man, and they found Stefanovic breaking toward the basket, and he makes the basket.
And that was a great pass there by Malone Liddon. So McClintock swings it over to Smith. Smith thinks about it. Back to McClintock. Hayes Lewis to Smith. Smith for 3. Short. Rebounded by number 12. That's Sean Thomas Jones. And he's going to take it to the hoop, but he's going to get fouled. And I think they're going to call it on the floor. They do. Stefanovic goes up and is fouled from behind by Chancellor. So he's going to go to the line to shoot 2 here.
Now the line is number 15, Stefanovic. He has the 2 points for Houston Academy.
And he's the leader of this team. Misses the first free throw. Misses both. Chancellor with a nice strong rebound. Kicks it out to Smith. Smith over to Lewis. Back to Smith. Tries to get it inside and does. And back out to Lewis. To Smith. Smith for 3. And that time he makes it. So he missed the first 2 that he shot, but found his stroke right there. And Providence takes a lead 3-2 with 5:50 left to go here in the first quarter.
Big time free by Smith.
And an answer right there by Jones. Doesn't even touch the rim. They go up by 2.
So 2 back-to-back 3-pointers by Providence and HA.
Number 4 misses for Providence. That was Jackson Colley. Shot from deep, off the mark. And a big rebound there by Chancellor. Come skying in right there.
That time Chancellor went up in the atmosphere to get that rebound.
Inside. Back out to Chancellor. Chancellor for the corner for 3. And boom. goes the dynamite.
Chancellor did an excellent job on both ends of the court, defensively getting the big rebound, and he was able to knock that one in on the offensive side.
So Houston Academy now goes on top, or I'm sorry, Providence goes on top 6-5. HA with the ball. Kicks it to Mitchell. Mitchell goes up. Doesn't get, and does get fouled. Okay. So Caden Mitchell, the 7th grader, is going to shoot 2 here. Tell you, Mitt, some folks are just born athletes, and Caden Mitchell was born an athlete. He's going to be a 3-sport player here at HA. He's going to be a special kid.
Mitchell makes the first of 2.
He even got in some varsity football games this year.
Mitchell makes both of his free throws, and that puts HA up by 7-6.
So Providence now takes over. McClintock goes up, and Chancellor with the rebound and puts the offensive glass, or puts the basket in after the offensive rebound.
5 points for Chancellor.
So Providence back on top, 8-7. We got a tight game here with 4:20 left to go in the first. Nice pass, nice cut there by Caden Mitchell, and he has 4 points now for the HA Raiders as they go back on top 9-8.
I tell you, Mitchell showing his potential tonight.
Absolutely. And you know, he played great in the Hoops Classic. He had like 12 points against Barber County in the opening round.
Good follow-up that time by Stefanovic.
And we know if a 7th grader's putting up 12 points against Barber County, he's a good player. So Lewis with the miss. Rebound. Missed again. Jones this time corrals it for the Raiders. Mitchell swings it over. Morales with the ball at the top. Kicks it into Stefanovic. And that's going to be a hard foul there on Smith.
Smith picks up the foul.
So it's 11-8 here. HA on top. Liddon inbounds it. Stefanovic. Ooh, nice move. Nice move. Woo, what a play. What a play. And one. So he's going to go to the line here to try to get the three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Stefanovic with 6 points already. 6 of the 13 points put up by Houston Academy.
And he's come out fired up, too, man. He's got a lot of energy right now.
I'll tell you what, number 5, Chancellor, has been doing an excellent job on the boards.
He has, because he's been getting really good position. And a big three there by Collins McClintock.
McClintock knocks down a 3 for his first basket of the game. 13-11, HA.
So Morales drives, gets it to Stefanovic, misses the jumper. McClintock with the rebound, pushes it, but sees he doesn't have any numbers, so slows it up. And Lewis travels right there after a pump fake, and you can't do that. So HA will take over. (13-11). HA on top. 2:40 left to go here in the first. Morales into Jones. Jones goes up strong, misses, gets the rebound, and he's going to be fouled. And they're chirping. It's getting chippy down there.
That foul is on number 4, Jackson Cawley.
I love it. Takes me back, takes me back.
Mixing it up, George.
Man, yeah.
Jones at the foul line. He has a three-pointer in the game.
Makes the first as HA goes up 14-11. Jones makes the second.
So Jones perfect from the line, 2 of 2 with 5 points.
And a shot there by McClintock, and I'll tell you what, that's nothing but net. 2 big threes by McClintock.
6 points for McClintock.
So Providence now down by 1. HA 15-14. Jones inside to Stefanovic. Back out to Jones for 3. Misses.
Big rebound that time by Cooley.
And McClintock swings it around. Back to Lewis. Back out to McClintock. He's got the hot hand. Ooh, nice drive. Just couldn't make it. And Stefanovic misses the layup. Lewis kicks it out to McClintock for a wide open 3, and boom!
McClintock
the dynamite.
Hot. That's 3 threes for McClintock, 9 points.
He's 3 for 3 right now. Puts Providence on top by 2. Stefanovic for 3, off the mark, tips it, and he's out of control and steps on the line right there, and the ball will go to the Providence Eagles.
58 seconds left in the first. It's a 17-15 lead for the Eagles of Providence. We talked about what to expect in this game, and it's been everything we expected.
You're right. I mean, a lot of action, a lot of energy. You know, tensions are high. We've seen a little chippiness down there. I love it. Goes into Collier. Lewis over to 14 for 3. Rims out, but a nice tip out right there. Phillips gets the ball again. Drives. Has to kick it out to Lewis. He sets up the offense. Swings it over to Phillips. Lewis for 3. Off the mark. Phillips back to Lewis. Pump fakes. Sets up the offense. And a nice pass there to Phillips. Wide open 3. Rims out again. I'll tell you, he needs to keep shooting, though, because he's on it. Morales with the rebound. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter. So at the end of one, and we have a technical foul here at the end of the quarter. Not really sure what happened. I looked up at the clock, but they're going to call it on Hayes Lewis here. And I think they called him for a push. So at the end of one, Providence is on top 17-15. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. So at the beginning of the second quarter, HA will inbound it here. And I think they called dual technical fouls to end the first quarter. So there won't be any free throws. I know one technical foul was on Hayes Lewis, and he's sat down right now. So Caden Mitchell, with some fancy handles right there. Back to Jones. And HA is just being very slow in their process. Morales with the ball, gives it to Mitchell. Mitchell with a nice pass, but can't be handled there by Jones. And they're going to call. They originally said it was HA ball, but I think they're going to give it to Providence here. Yeah, Providence basketball.
Providence up by 17-15.
So not paying attention right there and throws the ball out. Smith turned to run away, and they just turned it over there. So it is now Houston Academy ball. They are down by 2. Caden Mitchell goes up, misses. Nice rebound there by Collins McClintock. And they need to get some space. There you go. Gives it to Smith, wide open for 3, and bangs it home. So another big 3 right there for Providence, puts them up by 5.
That's Smith's second three-pointer. He had 6 points for the game.
And Providence has been hot behind the three-point line.
They're up by 5, 20-15.
So Morales with the ball. Looking for somebody, finds his teammate. Swings it over to Jones. Jones for 3, off the mark. And it is going to be Providence basketball. So with 6:39 left to go here in the half, Providence is on top, 20-15.
HA hasn't scored yet here in the period. They're still sitting on 15. Providence has scored 1 basket, a 3-pointer.
And Smith hits another 3.
That's his third 3 of the game.
Tell you what, he's hot right now. He's playing really, really well. Him and McClintock got the hot hand for Providence. And right now, HA just looks flat, and Providence does not. They are hustling. They got a lot going for them right now.
Right now, Providence is playing with a lot more intensity than HA, so HA needs to step it up a little bit here.
And they're having trouble getting the ball in, almost 5 seconds. Mitchell with the ball, steps on the line, and okay, stepped on, I don't know what they call it. HA's keeping it.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, I think one of Providence players knocked it out of bounds.
I got you. So Stefanovic this time has the ball. Kicks it over to Jones. Morales with it. Nice pass to Stefanovic, to Mitchell down low. Kicks it out. Wide open 3, up and good.
Big time 3 that time from Malone Litton, and that's exactly what the Raiders needed.
That is what they needed. They hadn't scored yet this half. They found a good shot, and he knocked it in. So misses a little bunny there. Jones corrals it, pushes it up for HA. Doesn't have numbers, takes it in, and I think he's going to get called for a travel, yeah. So now Hayes Lewis checks back into the game. They give it to Lewis. Sets up the offense, drives in. Oh, nice move, nice move. Misses the layup, goes up again, and fixes his shot.
Great follow-up that time by Lewis. He missed the shot, repositioned himself, and puts it back up for 2.
I'll tell you, and it was a nice fake, too, there, Mitt. He got the ball down low and acted like he was going to pass it out. The defender bit, and he spun around and put the layup up. So Providence up by 7 now with 4:55 left to go in the second. Stefanovic trying, can't do it. Kick ball.
25-18. The Eagles leading the Raiders.
And 5 seconds.
So it's a turnover by the Raiders.
And that's the second inbound in a row right there. HA had a hard time inbounding on. So credit the Providence defense. Lewis with it. Shots up, misses. And there's going to be a push-off foul on, I believe, Caden Mitchell that time.
Yeah, Mitchell picks up his first foul.
And in the game comes number 5 for Providence, Abe Chancellor.
Chancellor had 5 points. He had a 3-pointer and a 2-pointer earlier.
And he'll keep you honest on the boards. So
Providence up by 7, 25-18.
Lewis to the corner, misses. Nice rebound there by McClintock. It's going to be a jump ball, Providence basketball.
Substitution into the game for HA number 30, Kesawani.
And he's a big body for them. He played good for them in the Hoops Classic. That's some big minutes.
I think HA feels like they need some more rebounding.
Yeah, because Chancellor's done a really good job down there for Providence. So, nice screen by Chancellor. Lewis kicks it out for 3. Shots up, no good. Chancellor with a nice rebound, goes up, misses. And Kesarwani with it, kicks it out to Stefanovic. And Stefanovic slows up, shoots the jumper, and makes it.
Nice jumper that time by Stefanovic. That gives him 8 points for the game.
And that cuts the lead for Providence to 5. McClintock with a hot hand shoots a 3, and man, he is lights out right now. He is 4 for 4, 12 points coming from the 3-point line, and Providence now up by 8.
Seems like every time HA comes up with something big, Providence is doing a good job of answering it.
They are, and I'll tell you what, I mean, McClintock's feeling, he's smiling out there. He's playing good defense. He's rebounding well. He's having a really nice game. So Mitchell tried to let the offense set up. And it's going to be a foul on the floor by number 1, Hayes Lewis. I believe that is his second foul now.
Right.
First one being that technical. So Lewis will sit down, and that's big because Lewis, he's not the best shooter, but he's really their court general. You know, I mean, he's got a good handle, and he finds the open guy, and he's really good about driving to the basket and then kicking it out to the 3-point line. And as we see, that's working tonight because Providence is hitting their threes.
Lewis does a good job of controlling the flow of the game for the Eagles and finding an open player.
So Mitchell, the 1-and-1 is good.
Mitchell is perfect from the line tonight. He's 3 of 3. He has 5 points. Make it 4 of 4, 6 points. And we talk about during the season how important foul shots are.
That's right. I mean, there's a reason why they're called free throws, you know, and he's making them count right there. So Phillips for 3, no good. Mitchell with the rebound, kicks it up to Jones. Jones 1-on-1, takes it in, floater up, no good. Kesarwani with the rebound, goes up and strong.
Kesarwani with a big, strong move.
Phillips goes up, and he's going to be fouled that time by Kesarwani.
At the line is number 14, Jacob Lewis.
So 2:53 here to go in the second. Providence on top, 28-24.
Just looking at the scoring for Providence, most of their points have come from McClintock and Smith. McClintock has 4 threes and Smith has 3 threes.
Kesarwani with a rebound.
It's a 4-point game, 28-24. Providence leading Houston Academy.
Into Kesarwani, gets it, Stefanovic. Kesarwani with a nice screen. Stefanovic drives, spins, shoots, and makes it.
Really nice move that time by Stefanovic.
It's a mouthful, ain't it?
It was. He has 10 points.
So Phillips kicks it out.
It's a 2-point game now, 28-26.
Collins McClintock for 3. And he is 5 for 5. And the banks are open, folks, for McClintock.
Wow.
He's got 15 now, and that puts Providence up by 5.
Like we talked about, every time HA seems to be cutting into that lead, Providence finds a way to answer.
You're right. And so the HA's Raiders just turned it over. Providence will take a timeout. So with a minute 43 left to go here in the half, Providence is on top 31-26. Providence inbounds here after the timeout. Minute 40 to go here in the half. Swings it over to McClintock. McClintock kicks it over in the corner to number 2. Back to Phillips. McClintock went to shoot, but decided to pass it.
Yeah, he thought about it.
He's going to shoot again. Woo! 6 for 6.
Whoa.
The young man is hot. Hot, folks.
Where's Dothan PD? I mean, not Dothan PD, Dothan Fire Department.
Yeah, we need him. We need him.
I mean.
The fire alarm is going off. And the ball goes out of bounds. And I'll tell you what, those threes are deflating. Those threes are deflating. 34-26, under a minute to go. Providence takes over.
And HA had cut that lead down to 2 points, but Providence has stretched it back out behind the 3-point shootings of McClintock.
So Providence on offense now. Phillips wide open, shoots a 3, misses. Nice rebound there by Collier, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. So makes the first free throw.
As a team tonight, Providence is only 1 of 3 from the line. But they have a 9-point lead. They can stretch it out to a 10-point lead.
Kesserwani with a strong rebound there.
We'll see if HA decides to go for one shot.
They should. Oh, he's in no man's land right now. He needs to get out of there. And he turns it over. McClintock with the ball. 10 seconds left in the half. They're going to play for one shot. And I think you want him taking your last shot. As hot as he's been, he goes up for a 3, and he finally misses one. At the buzzer, shot goes up, no good. And so we have come to the end of the first half. Providence is on top of the Houston Academy Raiders, 35-26. You are watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Wow.
So we're back here to start the second half action between Houston Academy and Providence. Houston Academy down by 9 right now, 35-26.
And George, we talked about the first half. I'll tell you what, the difference in this game is the 3-point shooting of number 10, Collins McClintock, for Providence. He has 18 points.
Yeah, he was 6 for 7 in the first half, and the only 3 he missed was at the end of the first half trying to beat the buzzer. So he's been lights out for Providence, and Caden Mitchell there on a basket for HA to cut the lead to 7.
And that was a big basket by Mitchell that time. He had 6 in the first half, so he has a total of 8 for the game. Leading scorer for Houston Academy in the first half was number 15, Stefanovic. He had 10 points, 5 points from Sean Thomas Jones.
A nice shot there by Chancellor, goes up and makes the basket.
Chancellor had 5 points in the first half, so that gives him 7 for the game.
And that's going to be a travel. And Houston Academy is going to take a timeout here with 7:21 to go in the third quarter. They're down 37-28.
Yeah, and I'm going to give you the scoring for the first half for Providence. They had 2 players. Look at the number of threes.
Oh, yeah.
Cole Smith had 9 points, all coming from behind the three-point line. Chancellor had 5 points, 2 points from Lewis, and just 1 point from Cowley. Now for Houston Academy, 6 for Mitchell, 5 for Jones, 10 for Stevanovic, 3 from Litton, and 3 from Kesawani. So if you look at Providence, the scoring came mainly from 2 players, and that's Smith and McClintock.
So Cawley goes up, misses. Kicks it out to Stefanovic. And passes over to Jones. Back to Stefanovic. Wide open for 3. And knocks it home. So that brings HA within 6.
And we talked about it in the first half about how it seems like every time HA start chipping away at that lead, Providence answers with the big 3 or some kind of a run.
Right. And Providence turns it over there with a travel.
So what HA's got to do is come out attacking here early in the third and try to swing the momentum of this game, because Providence definitely had the momentum in the first half.
So HA with the ball. Stefanovic trying to make his next move.
A big 3 that time.
That was a big 3.
That was from Sean Thomas Jones, his second three-pointer of the game. That gives him 8 points.
And that's going to be a foul there on Collins McClintock, offensive. So a big turn of events here. HA only down by 3. After the turnover, they might be able to tie it up right here.
Right now, HA is on a 8-2 run. (37-34). Providence leads HA with 5:52 left in the third.
So Mitchell brings it up. Swings it over. Thomas Jones looking to Stefanovic for the 3. Misses. McClintock goes up. Misses. And Cawley goes up and is going to be fouled. So he's going to go to the line to shoot 2 here. The Eagles holding on to a 3-point lead with 5.5 to go.
Cawley only had 1 point in the half, but he did a very good job of rebounding.
And he misses the first one.
He's only 1 of 3 from the line. Excuse me, I was talking about the wrong one. Cawley had 7 points. Excuse me, Chancellor had 7 points in the first half.
And he misses. Misses the second. You got to have those. Morales kicks it up to Jones, but turns it over. McClintock to Lewis. Lewis to Smith. Smith to Cawley. And it's going to be a jump ball. Man, Smith with a big 3. That's his 4th one. He's 4 for 5 tonight, man. He's having a great game.
12 points for Smith. And it seems to continue.
That's right.
as soon as HA gets some kind of momentum going, Providence answers right back.
So Jones drives and turns it over. Colley gives it up to Lewis. Good hustle there by them. Up to Chancellor. Chancellor makes a move on Stefanovic. He misses. Caden Mitchell with the ball. Mitchell up. Shot. No good. McClintock with a drive. And that's going to be another charge on McClintock. So that's his second foul.
Yeah, McClintock has came out here in the second half and picked up 2 offensive fouls. He's just got to relax and go back into doing what he was doing the first half.
Yeah,
he came out trying to force things here in this half.
I was about to say, in the first half, he did a really good job of just sitting back and letting the game come to him. But in this half, like you said, Mitt, he's really been forcing things, and he's caused, 2 turnovers. So that's going to be a moving screen right there. And Providence will take over.
(40-34), Providence. 3-point attempt missed. Colley picks up a foul.
So over to Mitchell. Mitchell with a 3, misses, gets his own rebound. Passes it over to Jones. Jones with a screen from Morales. Euro steps, misses, and McClintock with a good strong rebound. HA down by 6, 3.5 to go here in the third. Shot goes up and misses, but the ball is tipped out, and it's going to be HA ball.
(40-34), 3:17 left in the third. Providence still leading. They led 17-15 after one and took a 35-26 lead into halftime.
So Stefanovic with the ball. Makes a move. Inside. Nice pass by Morales. Misses. Goes up. Misses again. Lewis goes to the basket and forces it right there. Turns it over. Jones finds Stefanovic, who's wide open for the layup, and makes it.
Big play that time by Stefanovic. 15 points for him.
So they're only down by 4 now with 2.5 left to go in the game, or in the third quarter.
40-36, Providence. Right now, HA is on a 10-5 run.
A nice move right there by Colley. Takes it straight to the hoop, and they go up by 6.
That's Colley's third point of the game.
Stefanovic goes in. Shot goes up and good. So 4-point game. Both teams trading baskets right here.
David Edwards with his first points of the game. Substitutions into the game. Back in for Providence is number 2, Ingram. And Kesawani in for the Raiders.
So McClintock not able to handle it. Providence with a turnover. They've been pretty sloppy this quarter.
They've been outscored 12-7.
Yeah.
So HA is doing what they need to do. Is they're trying to get back in this game after trailing by 9 at halftime.
Stefanovic for 3. No good. Kesarwani stripped, but number 3 lost the ball. That's Gus Goldsboro. I wonder if he's any relation to Bobby Goldsboro.
Don't know.
He's got family in this area. Stefanovic drives and kicks it out to Mitchell. Mitchell drives, goes up, and it's going to be a foul, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Man, Cade Mitchell looks really good.
Mitchell is perfect from the line tonight. He's 4-4 with 8 points.
It's big composure there for a 13-year-old.
That one rolls off. He's 4-5 from the line tonight.
Well, that happens. Nobody goes 100% in their career for free throws, so. Wow, missed them both. Morales goes up and gets the basket. It's a nice play there by Morales down low.
His first basket of the game.
And HA's within 2 now.
(42-40). At the line is number 5, Abe Chancellor. He is 0 for 2 from the line tonight with 7 points.
Chancellor misses.
So Chancellor makes that one, and this puts his team back up by 3, 43-40.
Mitchell kicks it out. Shot and good. So big shot there by number 23,
Malone.
Malone, yeah.
Yeah, Malone Litton. That was a nice floater that time by Litton.
It was.
It's a 1-point game. 43-42. And it's a steal by Mitchell.
He stays with it. Got a man wide open. Stefanovic goes up and blows the layup. McClintock goes up and good.
McClintock gets his first points of the second half to give his team a 46-42 lead at the end of 3. So we've come to the end of 3. The score is Providence 46 and Houston Academy 42. We'll be back with more. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
So at the start of the 4th quarter, HA has the ball. They will inbound. Down by 3 after the McClintock basket at the buzzer. So Stefanovic brings it up the court.
HA outscored Providence 16-10 in that period.
So Hayes Lewis drives, kicks it out to Phillips. Phillips to Smith. Swings it over to Chancellor. Lewis with it now. Smith goes up. No good. Rebounded by Mitchell.
I tell you what, George, you better put on your seatbelt and make sure your shoulder harness is tight because we're about to go for a ride in the fourth period.
Kesserwani. Morales. And Abe Chancellor with a big block right there. And that'll get the Providence faithful riled up. Gotta love it. Stefanovic gets the ball. 7 minutes to go here in the fourth.
Stefanovic has 15 points. He had 10 in the first half.
Mitchell for 3. No good. Phillips with the ball. To Smith. To Lewis.
Nice feed. That was a nice assist that time.
It was. You know,
Lewis to Jackson. Was that
was Cawley?
Cawley, excuse me. Cawley.
Well, we talked about it earlier how Lewis is the field or the court general. Nice pass, see right there.
2 great assists that time from Lewis, back to back.
See, you know, right there he could have pushed it, taken it one-on-one to the hoop, but what did he do? He slowed up, he let his teammate catch up, and had a nice bounce pass, and now Providence has got a 7-point lead.
Providence is on a 4-0 run in the period.
Kesserwani goes up, misses. Nice rebound there by Abe Chancellor.
Yeah.
Honest Abe Chancellor. So Lewis with the ball at the top by midcourt. Kicks it over to Phillips. Into Smith. Back to Phillips. Over to Chancellor. Ooh, put a little shimmy shake on him. Misses the shot, though. Stefanovic. And Mitchell set up the offense.
That was a smart move by Stefanovic.
It was. For 3. No good. Gets his own rebound. Bounce pass into Morales. But Hayes Lewis strips it and almost steals it, but it hit the line. So HA will retain possession here.
Providence is going up by 7. HA had cut that lead down to 1 at one point in the game.
Providence has been resilient in this game, though. Caden Mitchell drives, and there's going to be a foul on Hayes Lewis down low.
His 3rd.
And that's tough right there. That's a tough call for him because he's undersized, I guess, Kesserwani, and they call a body foul because he's trying to defend him. That's just, I mean, what can you do? Yeah, that's a travel. But HA misses and Providence rebounds.
Under 5 minutes left.
McClintock, nice pass to Cawley. Cawley goes up, and a hard foul there by Kesserwani, and Cawley's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Cawley is 1 of 2 from the line tonight, but he has 5 points.
Cawley makes the first. It's not only a rivalry game, Mitt, but this is also a region game. So,
right.
Or area, I should say. Cawley misses the second, but fight for the rebound. Phillips comes up with it. McClintock thinks about the 3, does shoot this one, and boom, goes the dynamite again.
That's his first 3 of the second half.
And he is 7 for 8.
So he has 23 points.
What a game for McClintock. Stefanovic goes up and rims out. So Providence up by 11 now with 4:27 to go. Stefanovic going to go to the line to shoot 2.
He's 0 of 3 from the line tonight.
This is when you need to make them.
Make it 0 of 4. Providence has gone back up by 9 points.
Shoots, misses.
HA has not scored in the period, and we are midway through the fourth.
Lewis goes to the hoop, and they call 5 seconds right there.
Right now, Providence is on an 8-0 run here in the fourth.
4:09 left. Ball goes out of bounds. So, justice right there.
An unforced turnover that time.
And that's going to be a foul there on Litton.
No, number 32, Edwards.
Oh, I'm sorry.
His second.
Oh, I thought it was 23. Okay.
Yeah, it was 32.
Shots up and good.
Seven points for Chancellor. Had 5 in the first half. He's added 4 more in the second half.
Phillips gets the offensive board. Providence up by 12 now. 4 minutes to go. Lewis sets up the offense. Tries to get it in to Chancellor, but just too congested. And Caden Mitchell is going to be fouled, so he's going to go to the line to shoot here.
McClintock is called for the foul. Mitchell is 4 of 6 from the line. He made his first 4, and he's missed his last 2.
A rebound and blocked by Chancellor. Blocked again by Chancellor.
HA with the smaller lineup right now.
Yeah. Morales goes in, misses, shoots, and makes that one.
Great second effort that time by Morales.
That was good defense there by Providence. So
Morales has 4 points, and those are the first points of the fourth period for Houston Academy.
yeah, that's tough. Morales for 3. And it's in.
Morales has hit 5 points in a row for HA.
And HA just takes a timeout now that they're down by 7. 54-47. Providence on top with 2:58 left to go in the fourth. So we're back 54-47 after the timeout. Providence the inbound. Phillips gets it across midcourt, goes up, and makes it. So Providence up by 9.
That was Jacob Lewis with his 4th point of the game.
Oh, Lewis, I'm sorry. And Providence with the ball. They're going to slow it up. 2.5 minutes. They're up by 9. So,
you know, HA had cut the lead down at the end of 3. The score was 45-42. HA had a strong third period, but Providence has come out strong here in the fourth.
They have. HA's really struggled to find any scoring. And a costly turnover right there. Costly turnover.
Yeah, they made a couple of costly turnovers here in the fourth period. They just haven't been able to get anything going here in the fourth. They had great momentum in the third going into the fourth, but that momentum didn't carry on into the fourth. Providence was able to regain their confidence and get their momentum going.
Providence is just, I mean, they've been the dominant team all night. You know, HA's pulled with them, but Providence has had the momentum pretty much all night long, and a big reason is the three-pointers. You know, Collins McClintock's 8 for 9, and you got Smith who's 4 for 5. So, I mean, those two right there combined for half of Providence's points.
Hayes Lewis hits his 3rd point of the game.
And he's played a major factor in this game, too, just at how he controls the floor. And Providence is going to take a full timeout here as they go up 58-47 with 1:57 left in the 4th quarter. So after the timeout, HA will inbound here. Morales into Stefanovic.
You know, 33 of Providence's 58 points have been 3-pointers.
Yeah.
Coming from 2 players.
They've been lights out. Stefanovic looking for an outlet. Finds Caden Mitchell for 3. And it's in.
Big time 3 by Mitchell.
Cuts the lead to 8. Lewis is D'd up by Mitchell right now. And Mitchell strips him. You got to quit that. You can't have parents. You can't have parents like, no. You can't have parents doing that.
So it's a 8-point game, 58-50. Providence lead with 1:23 left in the 4th. We'll see if Providence try to run as much time off the clock. They possibly can, but they commit a turnover, and Stefanovic makes the basket for 2.
So Providence up by 6 right now.
And a steal.
Turnover.
Stefanovic goes in, and he's fouled. Wow, we're down to a 6-point game.
I know. With a minute to go. You told me, Mitt, strap myself in. We going on a ride.
All right. Stefanovic is at the foul line. Unfortunately, he's 0 of 5, so if he makes them, he needs to make them now.
And he does.
So we're down to a 5-point game. Boy, things turn around very quickly.
They sure did. And HA gets a rebound. Stefanovic with the shot and in.
Wow. We're down to a 3-point game with 53 seconds left. And a backcourt call.
They call backcourt right there. I don't agree with that at all. He caught the ball. I mean.
Yeah. Wow. 49 seconds, a 3-point lead for Providence. And they had this game under control.
They sure did. But they've had 2 turnovers and then that right there. Three-point game. Stefanovic with it. Drives, kicks it out to Mitchell. Wide open for 3. Misses. Chancellor with the rebound. It's going to be a jump ball.
Great hustle that time by Edwards. Tying
it was.
that ball up.
Yeah, you're right. But Providence is going to keep possession here. And Providence calls timeout.
With 36 seconds left in the 4th, 58-55 Providence. All right, stand by. It's a 3-point game.
HA in a press into Chancellor. Chancellor breaks half court, goes in, and that's going to be and one right there. And one.
Very aggressive play that time by Chancellor. You know, they could have sat back, but he decided, hey, we're going to take it to him.
He did. He gets the basket, and he's got a chance to turn it into a three-point play. Man, what a play. What a big play.
Back up to a 6-point lead. They cut it down to 4.
And they're up by 7.
Chancellor with a big three-point play.
Stefanovic goes up and in. So nice quick basket there to make it a 5-point lead. Yeah, with 24 seconds left here in the fourth.
Well, they corrected the scoreboard. It was wrong, George. It's a 61-57 lead for Providence. I thought the score got lopsided mighty quick. But things were moving so fast, and they couldn't keep up.
McClintock gets it to Lewis, and he's going to be fouled with 20 seconds left. Lewis is going to go to the line. I think it might be, okay, it's 1-1 still.
Yeah, Lewis is 2 of 2 from the line tonight. He has 4 points. (61-57), a 4-point lead. And Lewis misses.
Oh, they're shooting 2. We got to let everybody know that. They said 1-1.
Yeah. So Lewis is shooting 2. He missed the first. So Providence, all their players are back. Lewis makes 1 of 2. So now it's a 5-point lead. HA's going to have to go quick.
And
that was slipped out of Stefanovich's hands, and he commits a foul.
And that might do it right there, Mitt.
Yeah, that one slipped out of his hands.
Yep.
He took a good aggressive move. I thought he would have stayed out and tried to knock down a 3, but he went toward the basket and lost the ball.
Yeah, and, I don't mind that right there. Go in and get, the quick 2 points and try to get a turnover, only being down 3, but unfortunately he missed the layup. So you got yourself in a hole now.
Jackson Carley misses the first. He's only 2 of 6 tonight from the line. And he misses it.
11 seconds to go. Stefanovic going to probably go for a 3 here. Oh, Mitchell wide open at the top of the key. Shoots a 3, misses. Chancellor with the rebound. Goes out of bounds.
He steps out of bounds. Wow.
Yeah. And with 2.7 seconds left to go here, Providence up by 5. Mitchell with the deep 3.
Oh, he knocks it in.
He makes it.
Mitchell with the 3. It's 62.
62-60 is our final.
Yeah, and I think this, you would consider this an upset on HA's court.
I agree. Providence came in here. They pretty much dominated the whole game, but the big thing is the 3-point shooting from Collins McClintock tonight. 8 for 9. He was lights out. He played great defense. He was driving to the hoop. Just a great game by the Providence Eagles. But hats off to HA too, because they had some big deficits, but they were able to come back and cut the lead to 3, cut the lead to 2, and then it was just what a game. What a game.
Okay, the final score is 62 for Providence, 60 for HA. Recapping the scoring by periods, Providence led 17-15 after 1, 35-26 at halftime. And HA came on strong in the third, outscoring Providence 16-10, but Providence took a 45-42 lead into the fourth period, and they win it by 2, 62-60. Now, looking at the leading scores for HA, the leading scorer for HA was Stefanovic. He had 22 points, followed by 14 from Caden Mitchell, 8 from Jones, 5 from Litton, 3 from Kesawani, 2 from Edwards, and 7 from Morales, who Morales came on strong in the second half.
He did.
Now for the winning Providence Eagles, the leading scorer was none other than Collins McClintock with 23 points, and 21 of those came from three-pointers, George.
Yeah, it was just, a big game for Collins McClintock. Smith, too. They just were lights out from the three-point, from three-point land. And when you're just knocking down the threes like that, it's just, tough to beat. It's tough to win.
And Cole Smith added 12 more, and all of those were three-pointers. 4 points from Jacob Lewis, who came on strong in the second half and had a couple of key baskets. 6 points from Jackson Colley, and 5 points from Hayes Lewis.
Okay. Yeah, it was just a great game tonight, 62-60, and Providence just grinded it out. And these are the kind of games you like to see in a high school rivalry. So hats off to the Eagles and the Raiders because they played tough tonight too. And I'm happy with everything I saw.
And I'm glad you kept your seatbelt on.
Oh, I
told
did.
You was going to need
it. I know, because that airbag came out. So on behalf of George Willard and my cohort tonight, Mick Kirkland, and our cameraman, Billy
Causey.
Causey.
Causey way. Causey.
We appreciate you watching the Scenic Sports Network. Good night.